Hello, Starstruck TV viewers. Before we dive into today's review, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss our deep dives into your favorite movies and TV shows. And trust me, you'll want to stick around for this next part because we're diving into one of the biggest hidden details in the film, Adamantium and its potential connection to Wolverine. Now, this isn't just a wild fan theory. There's strong evidence in Brave New World that Marvel is planting the seeds for mutants and the introduction of adamantium, one of the rarest and strongest metals in the Marvel Universe. Let's break it down. Easter egg, adamantium in the MCU. About halfway through the film, there's a blink and you'll miss it moment during a classified government briefing. Sam and his team are reviewing intelligence reports when a file flashes on the screen with the words Tiamat Anomaly, ongoing excavation. Wait, what? If that name sounds familiar, it's because Tiamat is the frozen celestial seen at the end of Eternals. You know, the massive being sticking out of the ocean like a giant space corpse. But here's the kicker. According to leaks and rumors, the government in the MCU has begun mining the body of Tiamat for rare materials, including, you guessed it, adamantium. For those who need a refresher, adamantium is the nearly indestructible metal that coats Wolverine's claws and skeleton. In the comics, adamantium is rare and highly valuable, often tied to sinister government programs like Weapon X. If the MCU is establishing a new source of adamantium, it could mean big things for future storylines, especially ones involving Wolverine and the X-Men. Easter egg alert. At one point during the excavation scene, a scientist mentions a metallic compound with unique regenerative properties. Sound familiar? This could be a subtle nod to adamantium's role in Wolverine's healing factor. How this ties to Wolverine. So, how does this all connect to our favorite clawed mutant? The MCU has been slowly, very subtly teasing mutants for a while now. We saw Patrick Stewart's Professor X in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and Ms. Marvel dropped the bombshell that Kamala Khan has a mutation in her DNA. But Brave New World might be the first film to give us a direct link to Wolverine himself. In the post-credits scene, a mysterious figure is shown watching security footage from the Tiamat excavation site. As the camera pans around the dimly lit room, we see a metallic helmet sitting on a desk, one with 3 distinct claw marks across the side. And just before the screen fades to black, there's a faint but unmistakable sound. Snicked. Yep, that's the sound of Wolverine's claws unsheathing. It's subtle, but this could be our first real hint that Logan is coming to the MCU and that he may have a direct connection to the events of Brave New World. Could this mean we're getting a Weapon X program storyline in the near future? Is adamantium about to replace vibranium as the most sought-after metal in the world? The bigger picture, what this means for the MCU. Marvel isn't just throwing in Easter eggs for fun. This setup could be leading to some major future storylines. Adamantium versus vibranium. With Tiamat's body potentially serving as the new source of adamantium, we could see a power struggle between nations and organizations trying to claim it. This could tie into Thunderbolts, X-Men, or even Avengers' Secret Wars. Wolverine's origins. If the government is mining adamantium, it's only a matter of time before they start experimenting with it, just like they did in the comics with Weapon X. Could this be the MCU's way of explaining how Logan gets his metal skeleton? Future conflicts. Imagine a world where adamantium-enhanced soldiers become the next global threat, leading to tensions between Wakanda, who controls vibranium, and the US government. This could set the stage for a Civil War-style showdown in the future. The themes. What sets this film apart? One of the most interesting aspects of Brave New World is how it tackles the idea of what it means to be Captain America in a modern world. While Steve Rogers' journey was about standing up for what's right in the face of clear-cut evil, Sam Wilson's story is far more complicated. The film leans into the political realities of being a superhero without superpowers, forcing Sam to navigate government interference, public scrutiny, and the weight of legacy. Unlike Steve, who had super soldier abilities to back him up, Sam's greatest strength is his leadership and his ability to inspire. We see this play out multiple times throughout the film, especially in his interactions with Isaiah Bradley and President Ross. In many ways, Brave New World asks the question, Is Captain America just a symbol, or does the person behind the shield truly matter? Another compelling theme is the responsibility of power. The emergence of Red Hulk, a transformation that Ross undergoes in a desperate bid to secure power, is a direct contrast to Sam's approach. Where Ross seeks dominance through brute strength, Sam's strength comes from his unwavering moral compass. There's a moment in the film where Sam briefly glances at a museum display featuring Steve Rogers' original shield. Look closely. It's a recreation of the Smithsonian exhibit from The Winter Soldier, with a subtle addition, a plaque honoring Isaiah Bradley. This is a huge nod to the comics, where Isaiah's contributions were hidden from history for years. The action, highs and lows. Marvel films are known for their high-stakes action sequences, and Brave New World delivers some memorable ones. The bridge fight sequence early in the film is a definite standout. Sam, using both his shield and his wings, takes on a group of mercenaries in an extended, expertly choreographed battle that showcases his unique fighting style. It's part martial arts, part aerial combat, and all Captain America. However, not all of the action scenes land as well as they should. The final battle against Red Hulk is visually impressive, but lacks the emotional weight that could have made it truly unforgettable. The CGI is inconsistent in parts, making some moments feel a bit too cartoonish. This is particularly noticeable when Red Hulk is rampaging through Washington, D.C., a sequence that should feel intense, but ends up looking a little too artificial. During a mission briefing scene, there's a brief shot of a map on a holographic display. Sharp-eyed fans might catch a glimpse of Madripoor, the crime-ridden island from The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Could this be a hint at future Marvel storylines involving Wolverine or the X-Men? The villains, a missed opportunity. If there's one area where Brave New World stumbles, it's in its villains. Sidewinder and the Serpent Society are introduced as shadowy figures pulling the strings behind global conflicts, but they never quite become the major threat they're built up to be. Giancarlo Esposito's performance is as sharp as ever, but the character himself feels underdeveloped. Given Esposito's talent, it's a shame the film didn't give him more to do. Red Hulk is, of course, a major presence in the film's climax, but his arc feels rushed. While Ross's transformation is certainly a shocking moment, it doesn't carry the same weight as past MCU villain reveals. The film could have benefited from exploring more of Ross's inner conflict before his transformation, rather than simply having him go full rage monster in the final act. Easter egg alert. During one of Sidewinder's monologues, he references a mutant problem developing in certain regions. This could be a sneaky nod to the growing presence of mutants in the MCU, setting up future conflicts that may tie into X-Men storylines. The good. Anthony Mackie's portrayal of Sam Wilson stands out as a highlight. He brings a blend of charisma, strength, and empathy to the role, embodying the essence of Captain America. His performance is both charming and stoic, capturing the complexity of a hero without superhuman abilities. The action sequences, particularly the aerial combat scenes, are executed with precision. The dogfight involving Sam and his new partner, Joaquin Torres, played by Danny Ramirez, showcases impressive stunt work and choreography. These scenes provide the adrenaline-fueled excitement that fans anticipate from a Marvel film. Harrison Ford's debut as President Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross adds gravitas to the narrative. Ford delivers a compelling performance, portraying a leader grappling with his legacy and striving to prove his integrity to his daughter. This subplot offers a nuanced exploration of character development. The film also benefits from strong supporting performances. Giancarlo Esposito's portrayal of Sidewinder, though not the central antagonist, leaves a lasting impression. Carl Lumbly returns as Isaiah Bradley, providing an emotional anchor and deepening the film's exploration of the super soldier legacy. The bad. Despite these strengths, Brave New World struggles with its narrative structure. The plot is criticized for being convoluted and lacking clarity, making it challenging for viewers to stay engaged. The film attempts to weave multiple storylines, but this complexity often leads to confusion rather than intrigue. The dialogue is another area where the film falters. Critics have noted that the script lacks the wit and sharpness characteristic of previous Marvel entries. Attempts at humor often fall flat, and the inspirational moments fail to resonate. resulting in a screenplay that doesn't fully capitalize on its potential. Visual effects, particularly in certain sequences, have been described as subpar. Some scenes suffer from noticeable green screen usage and less than seamless CGI, which can pull viewers out of the immersive experience that the film strives to create. The unforgettable. One of the film's most memorable aspects is its exploration of Sam Wilson's humanity. Unlike his predecessor, Steve Rogers, Sam lacks super soldier enhancements, making his resilience and determination all the more inspiring. This vulnerability adds depth to his character and sets him apart as a uniquely relatable hero. The introduction of Red Hulk, with Harrison Ford's transformation, is a notable moment that adds a new dimension to the MCU. Ford's commitment to the role brings this character to life in a way that is both entertaining and impactful. In conclusion, Captain America: Brave New World offers a mix of compelling performances and thrilling action sequences, but is hindered by a convoluted plot and uneven dialogue. While it may not reach the heights of its predecessors, it provides a platform for Anthony Mackie's Sam Wilson to shine as the new Captain America. Final thoughts. While Brave New World might not have Wolverine in it directly, the film absolutely lays the groundwork for Adamantium's introduction into the MCU. The references to Tiamat, the classified mining operations, and that ominous claw-marked helmet in the post-credits scene all seem to point in one direction. Wolverine is coming, and Adamantium is about to change everything. What do you think? Did you catch these Easter eggs in Brave New World? Could this be Marvel's way of setting up the long-awaited X-Men debut? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, if you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest deep dives here on Starstruck TV. Until next time, stay starstruck.